Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And looks like the Secretary of State of Maine is standing by her decision of taking Trump off of the ballot in that state. And it looks like, as I mentioned in the previous video, there's not a whole lot of time between now and the primaries. And she is now admitting that there may not be even enough time to put Trump on the ballots, even if the courts rule in Trump's favor, saying that he can be put on the ballot. So this is just another example, another way the Democrats are using this type of warfare against Trump and the voters of this country. More importantly, right, the voters in this country are not being given a fair chance to select the man or woman who they want to see run for higher office. And right now, it obviously is being impacted by Trump, but this could spill out to others. What if they say, "Oh, we're not going to put Ron DeSantis on the ballot, because he was mean or he had the state open during COVID, and we don't want him on the ballot either." What's going to stop him from that? See, this opens up a whole litany of things that Democrats could use to go after their political opponents, and this is just one more example of that. And here, the Secretary of State of Maine, appeared on friendly television, right, MSNBC and CNN, to get her message out there and really try to play it up as, "Oh, well, I'm just waiting on the court's decision, but if they decide I may not have enough time to even put Trump on the ballot." This type of stuff is very dishonest by the Democrat Party. It should be waking voters up across the board, independents and others who actually care about the rule of law in this nation, as they continue to use this effort in order to remove the opponent of their president right now. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new. Thanks for joining me here today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see if we can't get this video up to 1,500 likes. That'd be fantastic. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can smash that join button, become a member of the channel. That'd be fantastic as well. Or you can also send a super thanks. Those are always appreciated. So let's go ahead and dive into what we have here. Of course, Gateway Pundit reporting on this one here. It says Psycho Maine Secretary of State. I like that. Psycho Maine Secretary of State says no ballots will be printed until the Supreme Court rules on Trump's eligibility. Suggests there won't be enough time to even put him on the ballot, though, right? So it's always in the eyes, by the way. You can always look in her eyes. Anyway, so this segment here, right? CNN asks, we are waiting to see if the Supreme Court will, in fact, take up the Colorado case. I know you mentioned the Colorado case in your decision. When you look at where things stand, there is a question how our own senior legal analyst brings it up here. He does not believe the Supreme Court takes this up, that it will, in fact, rule on what engaging in an insurrection means, whether there needs to be criminality with it. If they do not, are you concerned about the fallout? She asked the Secretary of State. She says, I will always implement what the court decides, and this type of proceeding is not unusual, as part of my duties in Maine, under Maine's election law in 2022, for example, I held a similar hearing on the qualifications of a district attorney candidate, found him unqualified. That was appealed. The court upheld my ruling. I mentioned Chris Christie just last week. A Superior Court found that I made the right decision in barring him from the ballot under Maine law. But I will always uphold what the court does. And it's part of the job of being Secretary of State. Should the U.S. Supreme Court rule that Mr. Trump can be on the ballot, I will, in fact, place him on the ballot. It's part of why I suspended the effect of my decision until the courts can act. So no ballots are being printed until the Superior Court decision of Supreme Court decision might come down, although we're looking at a very, very tight time frame, right? So she may not even be able to get Trump on the ballot if the court does not rule in a timely manner. This is what they're doing. This is the avenue they've decided to go down. I've already documented with you guys. This is the same playbook of the Democrats that used back in the 1800s against Abraham Lincoln. They will stoop to no low in order to preserve power for their party. And they'll do whatever it takes, even if it means removing their competition off of ballots and states they control. So once again, This is something that they are going to continue to do. We need to continue to fight back. I know there are states out there that are looking to do the same to Biden, but we should not even be at that point where we are right now in this nation. However, because the desperation has set in so deeply within so many of these people, because they're all tied up with globalists, they will do anything to keep power. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. With the bearing of Trump in Maine being off the ballot, are you still voting for him? Let me know in the comments down below. Has this deterred you from voting for Trump? I know it hasn't for lots of people out there. Lots of people have even doubled down now. He's picking up more and more steam with independents who see the injustices that are being thrown his way. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. You can follow all my socials in the description down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.